Hello and a very warm welcome to Seoul for finals day at the Victor Career Open, the 8th event on the 12-tournament MetLife BWF World Superseries. 12 tournaments that span the globe, and the Super Series are, of course, the elite tier of tournaments in the sport of badminton. 12 tournaments plus, of course, the Super Series finals at the end of the year. Just the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines qualify for the end of season Super Series finals, once again to be staged in Dubai. Well, it is a finals day today, as I say, and it's a day when history could be made, because for the first time ever, home players are represented in all 5 finals here at the Korean Open, and that means they could achieve a clean sweep. Only China has managed that in the history of the Super Series. So, of course, we start with mixed doubles, and it's a repeat of the final from last week in Tokyo. The world number ones, Go and Kim, up against Siwei and Qingchen. Then it's men's doubles, and the defending champions in their last ever tournament together, Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sung, up against the winners last week in Tokyo, Lee Junhui and Liu Yu-chen. Then it's women's singles, and the defending champion Sung Ji-hyun looking to become only the 3rd women's singles player in history to win the same Super Series tournament 3 times. She's up against Akane Yamaguchi, hoping to become the first Japanese player to win a title in any discipline here in the 25-year history of the Korean Open. Then it's men's singles, and Song Wan-ho, well, there's only 2 previous home winners of the men's singles here at the Korean Open. He's up against Chiao Bin of China. Then we finish with women's doubles, and the Olympic bronze medalists Zheng and Zheng up against the former world number ones Liu Yu and Liu Ying. So what a terrific day it could be. History could be made all over the place. But we look first of all at the Super Series standings in the mixed doubles. Of course, Go and Kim will remain as a number 1. In fact, the top 3 pairs will stay in their position. But the big movers will be the semi-finalists from here, the Olympic silver medalists Chan Peng-soon and Go Liu Ying. They will move up to number 4, moving up 5 places, and Kazuno and Kurihara will move up 3 places to number 5. Well, as far as the mixed doubles draw is concerned, by semi-final stage we had 4 seeds, but not the top 4 seeds, because the number 2 seeds, Chris and Gabby Adcock, lost their first match. But as you can see, 4 seeds, 4 different nations represented at semi-final stage. That's always a very healthy situation for any discipline in any tournament. So the players just been announced onto court for the first of our matches, the mixed doubles. Go Sung-hyun and Kim Ha-na, the world number ones, up against the number 5 seeds Cheng Siwei and Qingchen. Here the Koreans, well, they became world number ones just a couple of weeks ago. Their opponents, incredibly, in their 6th final in only their 7th tournament this year. It's their 4th consecutive final, and unbelievably their 3rd consecutive Super Series final, because they were beaten finalists in Australia. Then, of course, they won in Japan last week. So here they are in a 3rd consecutive Super Series tournament final. And they're only just out of junior badminton. They won the World Junior Championships last year when it was staged in Lima in Peru. So the first job of our umpire is the toss of the coin. Players can choose whether to serve, whether to receive, or which end to start. Now, it's quite obvious the Chinese won the toss and they've elected to serve, which means that the Koreans, I believe, have chosen the side of the court nearest to us as we all look down on the 1 centre court for finals day. Well, a week ago, when these two pairs met in the Japan Open final, it was the youngsters that won on that occasion, 2 straight games. It was all double quick time. And I know that the 29-year-old Go Sung-hyun, who's actually won the men's doubles title here 3 years ago with Lee Yong-dae, well, he was talking about how they're still feeling under pressure with the world #1 status. His partner, Kim Ha-na, today is her first final here at her home event. 26 years of age from the island of Jeju. And she's a very elegant player, is Kim Ha-na. Well, as far as their matches are concerned this year, they had a bye in the first round. No real problems in the second round against teammates Bae and Kong. That was just 25 minutes. In the quarterfinal against the left-handed Kim Astrup and Lina Kiesfeld, that was 2 games as well. Their only problem was yesterday against the #3 seeds, the Olympic silver medalist Chan Peng-soon and Go Liu Ying. They dropped the first game, but came back strongly in the decider. So to the #5 seeds, Siwei, just 19 years of age from Wenzhou, which translates into mild and pleasant land. It's in the province of Xinjiang on the east coast of China. His partner is also 19 years of age. Their world ranking shot up 17 places to a career high 18 after winning last week in Tokyo, and I can tell you they've only got 7 tournaments towards their world ranking. You don't really get a realistic ranking until you've played 10 tournaments, so that really is quite incredible. Well, as far as their matches are concerned, they have played 1 more match because they didn't get a bye in the first round. Their quarter-final against the #4 seeds, Lu Kai and Wang Yaxiong. And when you consider that Chinese pair have won 2 Super Series titles this year, India and Australia, that was impressive. The semi-final was against Lee Chun-hei and Chao Hui-hwa of Hong Kong, who won the Australian Open a year ago. So 3 matches in under 3 minutes for the young Chinese pair as we look at our umpire. Kraisang Thongtap from Thailand. Stephen Temple from Wales will be the service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Go Sun-hyun, Hyun, Korea. And on my left, Siwei, Qingchen, China. Qingchen to serve to Go Sun-hyun. Level play.
So the mixed doubles final, the Victor Korea Open. The world #1s against the world junior champions from last year. Well, the home fans are going to cheer every single point that the Koreans win. Now, I mentioned that these 2 pairs played against each other last week in the final in Japan. This is actually the 3rd meeting between the 2 pairs, and both previous occasions have been won by the Chinese youngsters. And I can tell you that this man, Zheng Siwei, is incredibly fast. Oh, that's landed in. Oh, there's a challenge already. My goodness me.
Siwei, Qingchen, challenge all in.
So Hawkeye will adjudicate for us and tell us whether the line judge got that right or not. Oh. In by a whisker.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 2-1.
Well, of course, this young Chinese pair are looking to win back-to-back titles. The last time that happened in mixed doubles was, of course, at the end of last year. Zheng and Hyun winning the China and Hong Kong. And prior to that, the previous two tournaments, previous to Hong Kong and China last year, were won by the pair on court. Back-to-back titles for Hyun and Kim Hana at the Denmark and French. Oh, that's a great interception. She's a busy little player, is Qingchen.
2-3.
The luck of the net cord. Shuttle deflected, and it makes the timing of the return incredibly difficult.
Service over. 3-4. Service over. 5-3.
Really clever shot towards the tram line. Just half court. And they're pushing it past the net player, but making it land low down for the rear court player. Yeah, I told you she was busy in front of the court.
4-5. Ball 5 on. Service over.
Well, it's the 9th Super Series title for the world number ones. As the previous 8, they've won 4 and lost 4. That's clever.
Service over. 6 on.
Good power play from Hyun.
Over. 7-6.
Well, this is a discipline where Korea over the years, over the previous 24 Korean Opens, have done well. Won 11 times Korean pairs. And last winners were 7 years ago. 2009, Lee Yong-dae and Lee Ho-jung. The last finalists were just 4 years ago, Lee Yong-dae again. Only then he was playing with Ha Jung-eun. Well, they really are being very positive, the Koreans, looking to get on the attack. Well, I think that's very wise, because I think the Chinese pair, when they're hitting in a downward direction, they're both so quick, and she's so busy at the front of the court looking to intercept the whole time, that they are superb. So to counteract that, you've got to get on the attack like that. Wonderful play.
10-6. 6 interval.
So on a run of 5 straight points. From 6-all to 11-6. Ora Qingchen, their coach. She won the mixed doubles title 7 times. Once with Park Jubong, and 6 times with her now husband, Kim Dong-moon.
밑에서 잡아도 중간에 그냥
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 6, play.
Oh, good flick serve. Yeah.
12, 6.
Yeah, she was anticipating the low serve. Well, this is extraordinary, isn't it? 7 straight points now.
Service over. 7-13.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. When they get on the attack, the Chinese pair, they're absolutely lethal. So to counteract that, pairs have to attack them. Look at that, that's so good. Luck of the net courts for Chen Siwei.
13.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, the Koreans had the Chinese pair
10,
way out of
13.
position. And a most peculiar shot from Kim Ha-na. Look, they're way out of position. And she just pops the shuttle up. What on earth happened there? Far left.
Service over.
First
14,
service error
10.
of the match, I think. Yes, indeed. Clever. Her movement as her partner was about to hit the smash was superb there from Kim Ha-na. Look, she sees where the smash is going and she immediately moves across to look for that straight reply. That's great anticipation.
Service over. 11-15.
Oh my goodness, clever. What a rally. Oh! That is superb skills
11.
She seemed to come over the top of that. Look at that. Superb. Just brushing across the feathers. That's amazing.
Serve it over. 12-16.
Yeah. Ora Qingchen never shows much when she sits on the coaching bench. You never really know what she's thinking.
17-12.
Yeah, she really is playing well at the moment, Kim Han-ah. Very, very active in front of the court. Yeah, clever smash. Perfect placement. Aiming towards the left hip of Kim Han-ah.
18.
Look at that. Saw that she was committed to that forehand defence, therefore aimed towards the left hip.
Over.
2 points away
13.
from this opening game. Just wide. Game point opportunities.
Game point 13.
7 of them for the world number ones. Always on her toes, always with her racket up, ready to intercept.
20.
By the neck cord, but the world number ones thoroughly deserved that opening game.
21-14.
Very, very proactive, very positive, and their rewards is game number 1, 21-14 in just 14 minutes of play. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. So the world number one's one game to the goods.
Second game, lock on.
21-14 that opening game.
Play.
My goodness, they were impressive.
So it's over. One love.
Oh, that's brilliant. My goodness me. Well, technically, how did he have the strength to play that across court? He was taking it late on the backhand side. Take a look at this. And then just whips it across court. That is amazing technically. Oh, great vision too.
2-1.
Knowing where the gap was.
So it's over. 2-all.
Oh, good net shot. Oh! Well, I can't really remember the last time I watched Go-Sung-hyun in a match where he didn't dive. Look at that. Never gives up on a rally. Yeah, but his problem is too deep in his defensive stance. Therefore, he is vulnerable to that drop shot. Brilliant. My goodness me.
So it's over. 3-all.
Well, you've got to be incredibly strong in your legs to leap in the air, turn the body to play that smash across court and find that sort of angle. Oh, look at that. My goodness.
4-3.
Well, they almost look like a different pair in comparison to yesterday. Although obviously they won against the Olympic silver medalists. Chen and Go Liu Ying. They looked a little tentative now. It's very, very positive. Good work from the back of the court from Kim Ha-na. They were talking yesterday about their communication on court, and I thought it was very interesting that Go-Sung-hyun was saying that because the woman in mixed doubles it was a fault called on the Chinese pair. Fault called for touching the nets. Oh, we'll have to look at that again. Yeah, great spot by the umpire. That was a great spot. Yep, her head touched the net. Well done, umpire. Very, very good work. Yeah, I was talking about the Korean pair and their communication, and Go was saying so much of the control of mixed doubles is done by the woman at the front of the court. So he said, I must listen to what she says about tactics, and I thought, well, that's incredible understanding between the two players. Normally there is very much a commander within the partnership.
So it's over.
And he was saying, well, on occasions it's me because I can see more what's happening from the back of the court, but I'm reliant on my partner to control
So it's
things from the
over.
front.
5-7.
And that's probably, that sort of understanding and that sort of attitude is probably what's taken them to world number ones. Great reactions. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. How on earth did Siwei
6-7.
and even Hyun can see the funny side of that. How did he react and get that back? He didn't just get it back, he got it back with a net cord. That's extraordinary play. Well, they're back level, the youngsters.
7 on.
Well, this is a run of 4 straight points. Oh, the Chinese pair. Oh, my goodness.
So it's over. 8
Well, I make that 2 service errors apiece. Yeah. Stamp of annoyance at himself. Yeah.
So it's over. 9-8.
Well, I talked previously about his strength of his legs to get himself in a position where he can play that cross-court smash. And that was a wonderful example. First of all, that drive across court into the open space, that was a masterful tactic. But look at this, he leaps from the base position to smash across court. There's very, very few players in the world that have the physical ability to be able to do that. Well, I can tell you, Zheng, Chinese coach, getting very, very animated at the back of the court, shouting instructions to his players. Good anticipation, and the home fans love it.
9. So it's over. 10 on.
Yeah.
11-10.
It's well taken from Qingchen. And the Chinese pair have the advantage, albeit just 1 solitary point. It still psychologically makes a big difference to have the advantage at the mid-game interval.
你拿一拍或者当高同学接你，你反拍这里不行，嘣拉拍到金城大后场，我们再比他就行，好吧？
Wow, the gestures of Coach Zheng was saying something about
点球射出来的时候，你往前跑，那脚步越小，往前逼他。
Court 1, 20
side to
seconds.
side.
Court
What's this? You're
1,
not
20
covering the
seconds.
sidelines, or I don't know. We'll see if they change their tactics at all.
Eleven, 10, play.
Done it again.
Service over. 11
Sheer
all.
physicality of the man.
Twelve, 11.
Oh, that's clever. There. It's not just the power
Service over.
and
12 all.
angle of his smash, his placement and his awareness of where opponents are waiting defensively is absolutely superb. Look, she's on the forehand defence. What does he do? He aims towards that left hip again. So his peripheral vision when he's about to hit the smash and awareness of exactly how opponents are standing and waiting is extraordinarily good. Good defence from the youngster.
13, 12. Done, Siwei.
Well worked. And once again, it was Kim Ha-na. That's what Ko was saying yesterday about his partner and her control from the front of the court. If she's playing like that, makes his job very easy.
Service over. 14, 13.
Yeah, Chen. Yeah, he's looking very anxious about this. That was the one that did the damage, the little block there from Qingchen. Yeah, I think his right foot slipped. It was almost as if he didn't need to dive there, but his right foot gave way.
Over.
Well, this is all desperately close, isn't it, here in the second game? Never been more than 3 points in it. Yes.
15-14.
So clever. She plays it towards the centre of the court, which entices both of the Chinese players to go for it, and then they both ended up leaving it. Well, that's her first service error of the match. Third for the Korean pair in total. They looked a little tense on that smash.
16-15.
Well, there's a challenge here from Go-Sung-kyung.
Also on the Yon Kimana.
He was called in, and I think the line judge was right. But Hawkeye, with their tracking system, they used to have high-speed cameras looking down the lines, but using the tracking system now, yeah, it was well in. That was right. How on earth did he think that was out?
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 16 on. Play.
Oh, there's the power in the legs again. Just crouched down low and drove the shuttle back.
17-16.
And just watch how quickly he gets up again after playing that. Yeah, he's up and ready. Should that have come back? That's amazing. And again. Yeah. Good placement though. And the final shot from Zheng Siwei.
So it's over.
Look at
17 all.
Yeah. Got in each other's way.
18
players.
17.
Chen Shi-chu, the other coach, sitting alongside Yang Jun. Good return of serve. Well, this is quite obviously crucial. 18 all. That's a really, really good return of serve.
Thank you.
It looked to me as if Chen Siwei
18.
just changed his mind. Normally, on those half-court shots, he takes it really early. Just seemed to take it a little late. Well, old number one's just 2 points away from taking their first Korean Open title. There's got to be a challenge. Well, hang on, wait a minute. The line judge, first of all, called in, then indicated out. I'm sure it was long. but the umpire has gone with her first indication. How on earth did she call that in?
Challenge successful.
So match point opportunities for their first mixed doubles title here at their home Super Series event.
Match point.
Of course, Go Sung-kyung has won the men's doubles previously. Oh gosh, she was quick on that serve. Oh. Hit the top of the tape and fell back their side.
19-20. Chen, please. Chen.
No, the umpire agreeing with the Koreans that the shuttle needs to be changed. So match point number 2 for the Koreans. It's gone over. The net cords and the world #1s. Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na win the Victor Career Open Super Series title 7 years after the last home players to win this mixed doubles.
Match won by Go Sung-kyung, Kim Ha-na, 21-14, 21-19.
21-14, 21-19 confirmed the umpire, a little over 38 minutes. And Korea are possibly on their way to a first ever clean sweep of titles at a Super Series tournament. Only one other country has achieved that, and that is China. They achieved it 7 times. Well, there's another 4 finals to go, but Korea off to the dream start in their quest to rewrite the history books. Last time there was a clean sweep of titles, the Denmark Open of 2014. Well, what a performance by the world #1s. A 5th Super Series title in their 9th Super Series tournament final. So confirmation once again of the score. Just 38 minutes, 21-14, 21-19 for Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na. fans will hope there's a lot more celebration to come. First time ever at the Korean Open that all 5 disciplines have home players represented here on finals day. And of course it's the last ever international tournament for Lee Yong-dae. And his international career with yet another Super Series title. We'll find out during the next final, but the prize presentation for the mixed doubles comes first. Well, a repeat of the final last week in Tokyo at the Japan Super Series event, but a reversal in the final result.
President Hyun of Badminton Korea Association, President Qingchen of Badminton World Federation, Chief of Marketing Officer Hyun of MetLife Korea, the highest grade presenting awards.
Chen, Siwei, Chen, Qingchen 선수다.
World runner Chen Siwei, Chen Qingchen China.
Zheng Siwei and Qingchen of China in their 3rd Super Series tournament final in 3 consecutive Super Series tournaments for a 2nd time. Have to settle for 2nd best. They were beaten finalists in Australia, and then last week in Tokyo in Japan, they were the champions. And to think that they are both teenagers. They are in fact the reigning World Junior Champions, because we haven't had the 2016 World Junior Championships yet. They'll take place in Spain. Their first Super Series title as world #1s, Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na. A 5th Super Series title in total, but her first here as a mixed doubles partnership at the Victor Korean Open. 2nd title, of course, for Go Sung-kyung. He won the men's doubles 3 years ago with Lee Yong-dae. But what a performance this week, and especially in today's final. I think that's probably just about the best I've ever seen them play, and I thought Kim Ha-na was outstanding. 2nd Super Series title of the year to go with the one in Singapore. 4th Super Series tournament final this year, of course. That's one of the reasons why the world #1s. What a great win for Go Sung-kyung and Kim Ha-na.
시상식을 모두 마치겠습니다. 이어서 남자 복식 결승 경기가 이어집니다.
This concludes victory ceremony. Next, we will have men's double final match.
So, one final played, one win for Korea. Can Korea make it a clean sweep? And that really would be extraordinary. Well, we've still got 4 matches to go, so plenty of time for the tension to build. And of course, for Lee Yong-dae, what an occasion for him, because this is his last international event. He and Yu Young-sung are the defending champions. They're up against the winners from last week in Japan, Chen and Siwei. After that, we'll have the women's singles, then men's singles, and we'll finish with the women's doubles. Well, as far as the Super Series standings are concerned for the men's doubles, we have 3 Indonesian pairs, 2 Japanese and 2 Chinese pairs in the top 10 at the moment. But the significance of today's final, because at current number 4, if Lee and Yu were to win, they'll go up to number 1. If they are beaten in today's final, they'll only go up 1 place to number 3. The pair they're playing against at the moment are number 11. Now, if they were to win, they will shoot up 6 places to number 5, but they will definitely enter the top 10, Lee and Liu from China. Well, the men's doubles draw from quarter-final stage. We had 6 of the 7 steeds that started the competition. Sadly, the 2-time former winners, Bo and Mogensen, withdrew. And another Danish pair, Mads Conrad and Mads Koling, were beaten in the very first round. But we